Ow! Ah! God! Ah! Piss! Ah! Okay. Wait. That makes so much more sense. So much more sense. Yeah, I'm heating up leftovers. Actually, I already heated them up, and then I ate some. But you know how microwaves are weird, and they don't get everything even? Yeah, I had like really, really hot pieces of pineapple, like burning my mouth, and then the next one would be like really cold, and it was kind of gross. So I just ate like the top layer off, and then I put it back in for another 2 minutes. So now it's probably closer to the way I want to experience my food the second time around. What up, Steven Knights, and welcome to Monday. Welcome to me not really getting enough done. I wanted to have the chest done before Mal came home, but it just turned over 3 o'clock. She's going to be getting off work, and she'll be home in probably the next 20 minutes. Obviously, I'm just now enjoying lunch, because I normally get started on lunch late. That is, if I eat lunch at all. There's often days that I just don't eat lunch, because I'm working on stuff at the computer, and then I get sidetracked, and I never eat. Mal comes home, and I'm like, okay, I'll just wait till dinner. I would like to finish the chest tonight still, and I have to wash a few more dishes by hand after I eat this. Mal might be home by then, but she'll understand. But I've just been so busy today at the computer. There's been a lot to do, and this week's going to get even busier for me on the computer, because I'm going to start recording Half-Life 2 Episodes 1 and 2. If you didn't know, I'm going to be doing LPs of those games. You have to have watched Half-Life 2 before you watch those. I'll stress that at the beginning. But anyway, I'm really excited to do those, and I haven't recorded an LP video in a while. We record Minecraft every once in a while, but we record them in little short bursts, because right now we're waiting for 1.8 to come out. 1.8's not out. So we're like recording like 3, and then we're like, come on 1.8, come on 1.8, and it doesn't come out. Well, I shouldn't say that we've done that. We're going to do that, I guess, because Notch said that he was going to premiere 1.8 at PAX, but it would come out, he said, within the next few weeks. So that's going to be our recording schedule, as opposed to like Portal 2 or Amnesia, where I can sit down and record the entire LP and have it completely done before I ever release one episode. Something with Minecraft, which is getting constant updates, we can't do that. So we're going to have to do like 3 or so videos at a time, which is what we've normally done. We normally do them in groups of 5, so we're going to have to do about maybe 3 or so. That way, whenever 1.8 comes out, you guys get it immediately, instead of having to wait a week or so, because we've already recorded a bunch of episodes still in 1.7. But 1.8 looks promising. I don't know if you guys have read up on it, but it's really, really extremely cool. They actually have so much stuff in the update that they're going to have to split it into 2 updates. So 1.8 is going to come out, and then they're going to release 1.9. No idea of the time frame we're looking at, but it's going to be a while. Also, if you're wondering about the noise, I'm running the dishwasher. At least I was able to get that loaded. I've had time to look through the questions you guys left on the comments the other day. I don't remember what video it was, but they're looking really good. It's going to be a really good questions and answers video, and I think I'm probably going to record that tomorrow. Probably. For now, I'm just going to enjoy my food. Probably have to heat it up 3 more times before I'm done with it, and hopefully get that chest built before the end of the day. It's been a few hours. I actually did get a lot done. Still have to work on that chest, which I'm going to do. Mallory's home now. She smiled. I was sitting here at Google, and I noticed a little microphone icon in the search box. Maybe this isn't new, but this is the first I've seen this. You can do Google searches by voice. This is why I'm wearing this headset. I want to show you guys. Check this out. So I'm at Google, right? I click this little button, and it'll ask me to speak now. Father Brown is a wonderful priest. See that? Father Brown is a wonderful priest. Is that amazing? It's not a very good search term, but what I'm saying is, like, you could just say anything, and it knows what you're saying, and it searches it, in case you're too lazy to type. Now, this would probably work best with a headset, because it hears you very clearly. If you have, like, one of those webcams with the built-in mic, probably would not work as well, which would be a better application. Maybe unless you sit at a computer all the time with a headset, then it might be easy. But it's really cool. It's just really. I did stump it once. I said Neon Cat. It couldn't get Neon Cat. It said Neon Cat, which was close. But I've tried other hard phrases, and it's done pretty well. Obama and Led Zeppelin do the hokey pokey on a merry-go-round. It got it. That is awesome. Oh, Google, you're pretty good, Google. You are pretty good. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get back on this chest because I am going to finish it today. As you can see, we put the back on. Step 13 was to add a single nail. I'm completely serious. That was step 13. This was step 14. Another single nail. Step 15? Haha, yeah. Yes, another single nail. Step 16 was to apply 30 nails. Yes, 30 nails. Step 13, 14, and 15 were one nail each. But step 16, multi-nail. Now it's done. Also, Mallory is supervising from bed playing Angry Birds. She's supervising. She let me know that. She's like, I'm supervising. You know, like a supervisor does. And I'm like, okay. Step 17 was to stand it up and attach it to the wall. This was made slightly problematic. Also, there's a thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Anyway, it was made slightly problematic because there wasn't a stud. But that's okay because we bought these little wall anchor things. Screw into the wall, then the screws go into those. We, however, only had one left. I was like, screw it. So I put it in that one, started to get it through most of the way, and the anchor broke off, and I was like, crap. But I did it anyway. That one seems pretty secure. This one does not. It's pretty loose, but that one seems alright. I think it'll be fine. I really don't think our dresser is going to crush us. The thing is only like 4.5 feet tall. I think we'll be alright. The thunderstorm just made the power flash. The power went out for probably 30 seconds or so. Came back on. My computer shut off. Haven't turned it back on yet. Not sure if there was any loss of data. There's normally not. It shouldn't really be a concern. Still, pretty inconvenient, and hope we don't lose power because everything we do revolves around having power. If we lose internet, we're in the same boat. Like, we don't even have cable, so kind of bad. Jeez.
Wow, Steven, come look.
What?
It's been striking over there. Watch. Do you see those trees in the far background? They're kind of misty. That's rain. It's coming down hard. It's not here yet, though. It just struck right there.
The thing is, this isn't Irene. Irene's past.
It's just a storm.
Wow.
Here comes the rain.
And there it is. The
It's
rain.
gonna start pouring.
Yeah, it is.
Because those trees are gone now.
Gonna be a storm tonight. Went ahead and unplugged my computer since Mallory unplugged hers. I left the router connected so I can use my, my iPod and check stuff on the internet if I need to. We can also watch Netflix. Should probably unplug the TV though. And don't worry, before anyone tells me in the comments, even though I left my router plugged up, I unplugged the Ethernet cable from our computers, so it's not going to go through the Ethernet cables and fry my computer, because it can do that. But I won't let that happen. The other thing you'll say is it could fry your router. Yeah, I guess. Possibly, maybe. The router that Time Warner Cable gave us, I'm sure would be replaceable. Like, they'd probably replace it. Maybe. I don't know. They're a bunch of jerks, so maybe they'd make us pay for it. And the other router was like $30. Not that I want to lose a router, but I think we'll be fine. Really normally don't have a problem with this sort of thing. And I have stuff to do on the internet. Screw it. Our lights just flickered again. If we keep losing power like this, it's not going to be any point. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug everything. There's not a point in trying to use the equipment if you can't even use the equipment. So I'm just gonna unplug it. Okay, Mallory's yelling to me that it's hailing. Are you serious?
Look down this way into the grass. You can see it bounce. Like down this way to the left of that magnolia.
She's right. It is hailing. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably can't. That's hail. Holy crap. For the record, when I was just here showing you this a minute ago, this view, it was like 3 minutes ago. Like 3 minutes. That's insane.
How much water?
There's a lot of water in there. It's crazy. It is hailing. Look at the wind sweeping. Man, that's a little much. Honestly, it's hailing in South Carolina? That's something we hardly ever see. I've seen it before, but Super rare. That is an ugly storm. Man, that really came out of nowhere.
You can hardly see that car's lights. Like, look at it.
Yeah, that car is at the edge of the road there. You can barely see their lights. Man. Well, should we sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya? We're out on the porch and it's wet, to say the least. I know this is an awkward time, but METC 500 said it was okay to give out his recipe on the vlog. So despite being out in a thunderstorm, I'm going to give you the recipe for the Bananafanna muffins, which will now forever be referred to as Thunderstorm Muffins. Anyway, you're going to need 3/4 cup flour, half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 medium-sized ripe bananas mashed fine with a fork or a potato masher if you've got one, an egg, 1 egg, and 1/4 cup or half a stick butter or margarine melted. Okay, and here's what you do. First, you're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and grease the mini-muffin tin. Next, you're going to mix the mashed bananas, egg, and melted butter together with a wooden spoon. Combine the flour, sugar, and baking soda in a large bowl with a wooden spoon. Add the dry ingredients and mix until just combined. Then, fill the tin with batter and bake for 13 minutes when the edges are golden brown. This is what Mallory followed to make the muffins, and METC was very generous to let me share the muffin recipe with you guys while standing on my porch in a thunderstorm. So that's the recipe. Have fun, have at it. And I also included it down in the description box so you don't have to pause the video, even though I'm sure there were at least a few of you that have been pausing the video, writing it down, and I apologize profusely, but you should have checked the video description box first. Anyway, I don't know what else is going to happen tonight. We may lose electricity, we may not, but regardless, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here because it can't get much more exciting than this. So unless, you know, a tornado spawns, I'm going to call it here. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? I'll finish that chest, I promise. I'm not going to do any more tonight. I got to do the drawers, and that's for the birds. And tomorrow, I'll be the bird. So, I'll leave you guys with this. My flip is getting wet, and this vlog has already been way too friggin' long.